Hello everybody, my name is Ryan, and Microsoft just had their big E3 conference showing off and talking about all the things that Sony doesn't, and all of the things new to come that we already knew about. Seriously, most of this stuff has leaked for a while now, but it has now become official news, so next year Microsoft, maybe put a lid on it, just saying. This year had some cool game lineups, had a very cool game lineup actually, and announced two new console models, so there is, of course, a lot to talk about. Halo and consoles and sequels, oh my. Let's begin. This is Nerd. This E3 is seemingly giving me a reason to dust off my Xbox I've turned on like 5 times, and starting off with the easy stuff that wasn't as big of news, you know, just the one headline games. Before we get into the big stuff, ReCore will be released on September 13th in North America and on the 17th in Europe. If you do not remember ReCore, wouldn't blame ya. It looks cool, but not memorable from last year. Gwent, the Witcher card game, will be coming to Xbox One, PC, and PS4 with a beta coming in September. Tekken 7 is coming to PS4, PC, and Xbox One in 2017 with an all-new story mode. You can understand why they'd have to specify that now. We got to see a new gameplay demo for Scalebound, which looks very cool. Keep in mind that all these trailers are in the description down below if you do want to go see them, if you do want to go check them out for yourself. I don't know why wouldn't you just keep watching this video? State of Decay 2 was also announced, coming exclusively to Xbox One and Windows 10 in 2017. We also got to see some multiplayer gameplay, actually the whole reveal of gameplay for the next Rare game, Sea of Thieves, which really makes me want to play Rare Replay again. Now going back into the biggest game announcements, starting off with Dead Rising 4, which was announced with a new trailer to be coming in holiday 2016 to Xbox One and PC, and very likely not the PS4. They gave some details on it, telling the audience that it would be set 16 years after the original Dead Rising game, and would see the return of Frank West. It all sounds very cool, but holiday 2016 isn't as good of a release date as, here's the day you're gonna get it. There you go. That would have been a lot better. Also, didn't put it in the script, but so I'm kind of going off script now. Forza Horizon 3 is also coming out this year, of course. You know, it's same as every Forza game. It looks very cool, so I'm very excited for it. So there you go. Next up, talking about the new Halo game that is sadly not Halo 6. Halo Wars 2 got some very cool news, and the best part of it is that you can play it right now. There is currently a beta running on the Xbox Shop and the Windows Store to play Halo 2 from today until June 20th. It's the beta, so it's not going to be the best thing, especially since it's coming in about 8 months from now. They also announced an official release date for the game, which sadly is a delay from its original fall 2016 slot, but at least now we know that Halo Wars 2 will be releasing February 21st, 2017. I almost had a very off date there, which is probably the reason that they didn't talk about Halo 6. Not that I almost had a really off date, but the fact that it's coming in 2017. Because the next Halo game is already 8 months away, they need to focus on that. If they put out a small teaser trailer for Halo 6 that doesn't really tell us anything about the game, then everyone's going to lose their fucking mind for it. But instead, it makes sense for Microsoft to say, let's actually focus on the one we have coming up right now before we start focusing on the one that's probably coming in 2 years, like 2, maybe 3 years, you know, so I understand what Microsoft's doing here. And finally, Microsoft spent the last portion of the show talking about 2 new Xbox One models. Project Scorpio is what the bigger one is officially being called, and will launch in holiday 2017, and is set to be the competitor to the PlayStation 4 Neo. It looks pretty impressive. It has 4K resolution, 6 teraflops of computing capability. It also has 8 CPU cores and over 320 gigabytes of memory bandwidth. Also probably a 2 terabyte hard drive. All Xbox One games will play on the Scorpio and vice versa for the time being. They will also play on the also announced Xbox One S, a slimmer model that launches at $299 US with up to 2 terabytes of internal memory. Keywords are up to, don't exactly know what that means. Let's look out for that. 4K Ultra HD video and Blu-ray, but supposedly not game resolution. That's the thing. Up to 2 terabyte hard drive. Is there going to be 2 different versions of it with different memories? That's interesting. I'm going to wait up for that and to see what happens there. And also, 4K Ultra video and Blu-ray, not game resolution. So don't be fooled by that, because they basically showed House of Cards. They didn't show a game or anything. They also showed off a new controller with modifications to the Bluetooth. But for now, the only real difference is that it's white and it has grips on the back, and it looks pretty cool. So yay. They also talked about how the Xbox One Project Scorpio would be running VR, and they talked about Fallout 4. Because of course that's probably the only VR game that's really been talked about at this point. Like, yeah, we're bringing this to VR. It's like, okay, Cool, a lot of games are already VR though, so the fact that you're porting Fallout 4, cool, already heard about it in the Bethesda one. The Bethesda one, it was cool, it's like Bethesda VR, awesome. And this one, it's like, you're just taking news from that one, buddy. What was your favorite part of this? Comment your thoughts down below on Microsoft's E3 conference and what your favorite part was. Subscribe for more E3 news as soon as it comes out. Give this video a like for more videos faster because I'm a little bit behind on this one and I was on the Bethesda one. Doesn't really matter. I'll see y'all next time.